and we worship am, so that we go live good tomorrow when we die. Oh. But now you see things they done they change. Power struggle don't overcome we all. Now let we join hands for make better salon. So let we try. We all don't live now we die. Now we go try for there we go before. Salon don't live now we die. Now we go try for there we go before. We all don't live now we die. Now we go try for there we go before. God they help me say. Let we join hands for let we go before. Faku them, nobody no can for come for help again. If we no help we say. People them, nobody no can for come for make salon. If we no make for we say. So let we drive away tribalism now. Forget about nepotism now.
Fumble them, nobody no get for come for help. Make salon, if we not make salon for we self. Let we say no to tribalism, let we say no to nepotism, because salon na the one green place we get. We not get any other mama saloon. We all know say no matter what, salon for big pass we on. Not to even for salon big pass we on. So as a result of that, it always nice for let we put salon force. Let we not just talk am no more. Let we do am fambulem. So as a result of that, I want for let we all use this program, this platform as an opportunity for like we say no to hate speech, no to political tension, and no to anybody we want for make salon go back to that dark age, the dark ages where we all live through them, and plenty of we directly affected. And I will talk a little bit about that, but Fambulem, for the people that they join for the first time, I want to welcome una, and my name na Abdul Karim Kargbo, and I'm based in Canada, and me na economist by profession, and nadande they put food on my table for take care of my family. So Fambulem una welcome, and we get beaucoup things then for talk about, but the main topic tonight, again, I want for we take this, let we pull party lens, but to me, una know, I always they say, and I still maintain that SLPP APC not good for that country. Dey. But we then do something we worth noticing, we also need for point them out. And this now one thing we I will tell them boku tenki we then do. So then put out a press statement and I go read them. And that press statement they then condemn hate speech and then condemn the rising political tension. We know say the political tension is only there for quite a while. But for the fact, say, they recognize them, particularly as we they approach the infamous June 19, where people like you feel say, now Armageddon, now something where like the whole saloon go crumble on June 19th. Where then they're not supposed to be the case at all. But people then they make them seem like say June 19th. That one day now a day where you go say Judgment Day for Salon. And what you make on Judgment Day, I'm not able to understand. So I really want to say kudos to both the APC and SLPP for this initiative where they put their ego aside and jointly release this statement. I go again talk more about it as I will read the statement and also talk about the implication of their whole propaganda, hate speeches, and all that. So before we dive deep into the program tonight, Fambulem, as always, making make sure say I open the phone line immediately because I always like for make the program as interactive as I can. So as a result of that, fumble them, let I read the numbers them for the people that way they watch. Yes, but at the same time for the people them way they listen to the program on the VOS radio online and also in a saloon for let they aware say if they want call, then key just write the number here as they need to see within the screen. So the numbers then for call, if you did in North America, we include US, Canada, and Mexico. You not get for pay anything. A toll free number, and this number now 1-866-944-7722. 1-866-944-7722. If you didn't know the UK, the local number where you for call now plus 4420-8089-1455. The number now plus 4420-8089-1455. If you're in Australia, the number for call we, and this will be a local call, if you're in Australia, it will be plus 612909843337 plus 612909843337. If you're not in any of them places here, or even you did it, but you just not able to reach with through the numbers here, where I call, we one port numbers I can always call them, and this is not the universal number. We regardless of who you they join with from, you go able for reach VOS. And the number when our WhatsApp number now plus 1-343-997-5828. That's 1-343-997-5828. And we also get we radio station at Freetown, we na 91.9 FM, and that radio station they get great things them for talk about, and they get community news, they get sports, they get plenty programs them, and the time they wait are not there on, they broadcast from here, and we can play music and just relax and enjoy. And if because of the limitation in terms of the regulation as saloon, if you're not able to get the radio live by through your FM station, we go encourage you for download the VOS app. And the VOS app, when you download them, you go able get all the programs then plus with live TV where we can the show as well. So the VOS mobile app, you can download them now the Google Play Store, the Apple App Store, and now free. You don't get for pay anything, and we get plenty of other good things then within this app. And if you're not familiar with the app 8, or for the one that we don't download them, I want to say boku thank you for we una don't download them already. For the one that we not download them 8, this way it look. And me picture today, but we get Matilda, Mr. Shilon, and Mr. Mengot, the other programs them we can they rotate. So we get a TV station, and now if you download the app and you press that button there, you go see me live with a broadcast, the VOS program, also now with television app. And the radio, you go able for hear me, go see me as that radio can do, but you go able for hear me live. And if for whatever reason you don't like the music where they play, now the VOS app or VOS radio, we get with sister app, we're in a TV network, and for now, music they play throughout, so you can able for enjoy African music, and also we get some calypso and all that, depending upon the time of day. We even get BBC broadcast, with a broadcast BBC Focus on Africa on that channel there as well. And if you dey look for salon person, we I know say we salon man and woman and very picky, so we get a dating app. We go encourage una for let una self tune in and kind of get for know each other. But you get to be cautious though. So we get several other things then, and we get a classified where that classified now side way you can able for post anything where you want for sell or you want for advertise. For now, not free. So, but again, because of not free, we know they allow people for sell directly, but you can advertise you think that way you get for sell, and then you contact information, so people then will contact you through the classify ad. And the people way they do this interaction, una get for be careful, una make sure say una know this person, una convince say not to scammer. We they do we own way for minimize that impact day, but we're not going able for absolutely guarantee say you're not going able to face them in a day. So if you do any transaction based off of the app, you will do them at your risk, which is why, because we need to collect any money, you therefore be very cautious, fumble them. So that's not the VOS app, and I go encourage you now for share, because this program tonight, I really want for like we delve into this program. We as Sierra Leoneans them, dear, especially we supporters them, we brothers and sisters them, I always can they say na yeah. Now una constitutional right for belong to any association of una choice, as long as not to illegal association, because anything way illegal una no say, definitely according to the law will frown upon it. But for join APC, SLPP, NGC, C4C, NDP, whatever party, now your constitutional right. The only thing we I can always say is, dear my brothers and sisters, let we support them party. I go say responsibly. What do I mean by that? Una member we then cigarette na yeah advanced countries them we then can advertise then cigarettes them and stuff can talk also put a disclaimer say it will cause cancer and all that thing and they. So the similar thing also, and where they can say again for gamble, where they can advertise gambling, they talk about say gamble responsibly, and where you they drink, they advertise alcohol, then they also say drink responsibly. So now that kind of thing they want for let una self do. Una get right for support una political parties them. Una get right for associate, for mingle, for believe in them, whether their ideology or not meets your own. That's now your fundamental constitutional right. However, right come with responsibilities as well. So it go down on you for let you just support them party, even if they do something we go bring the country down. I feel say as a citizen, as a patriotic citizen, you get the obligation, the responsibility for let you support them party responsibly, in a way that they're not going to bring the country down. If una see say that they push the country to a direction where not good for that country, they now in a place for speak out, or now in a place for change course. Because again, they make them very clear, plenty of almost all them politicians here, then way that they do so, that they feel emboldened by the supporters them. With the supporters them, that they hold them accountable. Where they even ask questions. That they feel say because them nana party that they support, anybody within that political party they do anything wrong. And that's not to respond. Again, not to insult, but not appeal. Okay, I will not say I'm so. That not to any reasonable way for support a political party, because we all they support the political party with one goal. Waiting at the goal. The goal for push Salon go before. Let Salon be a better place where it pass the time there where me and you remember Salon. So that's not progress. But let we not say, oh my goodness, the terror where they grow up, Salon be way better past today. That's not all that we want for Salon. That not all improvement at all. So we need improvement. We need for say Salon better today past yesterday. Every time we want for say that, and even we picking them, we want for let we picking them say that. How we go able to enforce and make sure say that happen? It's very simple, me fumble them. It will happen if we not allow them politicians here, because no matter what, we just get to deal with them. Now then they run the affairs of the country. So we get to deal with them. So we not for allow them politicians here for treat the country like saying that in personal property in the wrong way. You can treat them as your personal property for safeguard the interest of you and the people them where you they govern. But not treat them as your personal property where you go misuse them anyhow you think and you feel say nobody will stand up to you. That's not the wrong way of dealing with things. So Famulem, again, this not the major topic for tonight. We now put them as unity in action. SLPP and APC join forces to quell to kind of bring down for the people and we familiar with motorcar salon. I don't know for the current motorcar then, but what be the salon where you coil the heat up and it cause for let the motorcar misfire, let the motorcar jog. So now that kind quell day. So the quell where the motorcar, the function where it do that particular English that they use back now, where the quell wham, it make the country jog. It make the country run smoothly. It make investors they run away. But when you quell them down, so meaning that you cool the quell, so you don't make the quell overheat. Okay, I use the motorcar comparison now. So waiting this communique they do it cool down the political tension, and it will also help for discourage the people and where they embark on spreading hate speech. I'd always they say that Saloon, it's just unfortunate. I go say, use the word unfortunate that SLPP slogan say one people, one country. That for we don't be this the motto like that time where then puts the national pledge and stuff. But unfortunately now we're not going to borrow them from SLPP because now the motto dandy. But that's the one thing I can always reference. A brilliant idea. That motto is very brilliant. And not just applicable for SLPP people, it's supposed to be applicable for APC people, and even we the independent people. And I know say anytime I talk about independence because of maybe my last name. And now one of the issues then that where on a feel say because of your last name, by default, you will support one particular party. That's not a democracy, my brothers and sisters, as we know it. Because you not go say if the person born na the north or in people born na the north, it gets northern connection by default if will be APC supporter. And equally, if una feel say somebody were born na the southeast, whether to a parent from the southeast or inborn at the southeast, and it gets certain surname by default, that person there for support or be a member of SLPP. That's completely wrong. Because with the practice democracy, remember what I say up front. I talk about the fact, say, we constitutional right we get a constitutional right for belong. So if that person has a right for belong to any political party where it thinks it get the same ideology as in believing, why una for restrict them? Why if it matter who's part of the country where it is? So we fumble them. Now some of them thinks then they, and again, ABC, I'm not go able for talk too much about it, but ABC a group where then give a recommendation, civil society group give a recommendation as to the issue, the political issues in the country, and now one of the things that we they highlight that way we don't stereotype people because of who's part of the country them born or their family born in, and also the last name. No, me fumble them. Not a normal thing at all. So we go talk a lot more about that as we go, but I'm so excited for the fact that June 19th, now less than 2 weeks away. So again, people are not for the engaged. People are not for begin think, oh my goodness, how we go able for left the country. No, now we country, not them country. So they suppose they get the right for leave that country they. And me and you too, we're then at the diaspora. We get the right for go now we country anytime. And some people again, the time them way I can really hold the government accountable. Few people are all right. Mr. Kargbo, now you there, Canada, you they talk this way. Go salon and go talk them thing and they wrong for think that way they. It completely wrong, my brothers and sisters. Salon supposed to be everybody you. And President Bill says salon not to one person get on. Which is absolutely true. Certainly I agree with that. 100%. It just happened almost say something they can say one thing and then it do something completely different. But the fact of the matter is me fumble them. We not Sierra Leoneans. We get right for live that country day in a peaceful way. And we get right, the government get the obligation for protect we, regardless of whether we support them or not. So let us talk about the other topics then where we get lined up, fumble them. Before I delve into all the other topics then, I want to say kudos to we Saloon team, we Leon Stars, we then defeat Djibouti, we now for the 2024 FIFA World Cup qualifier. So then they play the qualifier now for meet up the next World Cup. We all know say a big deal for we soccer players them, and we know say football they pay. Them people here, if we give them the exposure, then go far. The more games than they play, international games than they play, the better chance for like them bigger teams they're able to see them. And then the better chance when they see them for let them buy them. And when they buy them, remember I say Sierra Leoneans them, then go get Foka invest. And I go talk a little bit about Rudiger, where not a Saloni born, but a born to Sierra Leone parent. And for that, it really give it all. Like he even say, I go play a video where down there for inspire every salon person for like somebody, a Peking man and a big man now, then born am na Germany, and it get this kind of passion for imama and country. That's not something we all for proud of. We all we go get speaking in the diaspora for emulate Rudiger in mama in step. The reason being, if that mommy not for done the push for like in Peking Sabi Salon, this not for be happen. So again, I want to say kudos to Salon where them beat Djibouti yesterday. The score na 2-1, and kudos to Leonsters. And one thing where I will say, I want to give President Bill kudos because now one again I don't tell you now before say any government, whether not military government or whether not tyrannic government or whether not dictatorship or regardless of whose kind of government, they must get good things them for do. It just happens, say, majority of the things them in a dictatorship system of government, we liberty then they at stake. And we all know, say, given the selfish nature of human being, then go they be use excessive power. And we all know power corrupt, absolute power. And absolute power corrupt absolutely. So again, some of una we do political studies, science. Una go know them quotidian because I do government as we be know 'em back then. We Abide Salon up to from 6th level, so I know all the quotation here. But it's very true. So again, President Bill, kudos for where you bring Salon back, where you allow funding into that part of the sector. Thank you for that. Because and again, for people in way they say former President Kuruma na world best. Whose explanation he get for banned football for that long? About 4 years, if I remember correctly. Who's justification? So you see, now some of them things here I mean they talk up front. The things them always former President Kuruma do wrong. APC people are not even they recount on that. They're not even they go admit that. And that's not a responsible way. Again, this is not an insult, but not a responsible way for support a political party we're supposed for be in the interest of you, them where they rule the country, and every citizen of that country, including also foreigners them. Because the more the country they run well, the more attractive it become to foreigners them, and then people then go invest. And then we go to see more tourist attraction and all that kind of thing, and they we go mean well for the economy of that country there. So now see the connections, but for like una the things say una leaders then they do anything wrong. That's a big mistake, in my opinion. So again, President Bill, kudos to you. And another on the football front, another sad news as they prepare for the program, we see Diamond Stars right back Sir Nelson injured in serious accident on Bo Highway. And when I see the motorcar damage big time. And one for say to God be the glory for we is save we brother. And dear, we pray for him and we thoughts and prayers for go to him and his family during this difficult time, because again, this kind of accidents in the Bo Highway and the motorcar the way damage, like how they can say now God in help, a miracle for like able survive this accident given the way how the motorcar damage. So again, we thoughts and prayers go day with the family of this we player. We they in a hospital right now according to the news. They in a Churchram hospital in Freetown. They then can go for treatment and they lay down so right now. So my brother, with thoughts and prayers, go there with you and your family during this difficult time, and we will pray for let you get a speedy recovery, because this really not easy. So Fambulem, dear, let we pray for we brother. And again on football, last show now waiting now they talk about Rudiger. And this, imagine this now international news. And this, for people that were not too familiar with football, last Saturday, Real Madrid, where in Rudiger they play for, then play with Borussia Dortmund, where now German team. So Real Madrid, now Spanish team. So the teams them they play till then they get a competition we then call Champions League. So like each champion, the European League, then they come together, then get the way how they do all them thing a day. So now that final day, and then play them now London, Wembley Stadium. Sorry. So they win Real Madrid, where Rudiger they play for, they win, and me fumble them when I see what thing you do. You get the German flag, but the Sierra Leone flag now in wave more. Even time now in waste. And this, according to this report where I taken from, say Antonio Rudiger paraded around Wembley Stadium with the Sierra Leone flag after Real Madrid's Champions League win. Rudiger was born to a Sierra Leonean mother and has carried out numerous charitable initiatives to help address poverty in the nation. So, una see me fumble them. E born na Germany. E mama na Sierra Leonean. But I not say, and they play for Germany as a matter of fact. Where I see somebody comment where a rather unfortunate Sierra Leoneans them. The person comments say, well, if you be Lex Salon, why not play for Salon? You see how people and they think? This man get charity in a salon. This man don't showcase salon different ways. And before I conclude on that, let I play for una a short clip, not a long clip, but a short clip. Let una listen to Rudiger, where they ask him in terms of waiting you want for do in the future outside of football. Waiting he say. Me fumble them, given this example, we all need for learn from, because this now exemplary person, exemplary Sierra Leonean, where we all for even talk to about we picking them. I mean, talk to about to we picking them about this man. Let them emulate this kind of love for Imama and Conti. Let us play for now this, and I will come back for conclude on Rudiger issue.
The best goal I've ever seen. There was one goal from Olivier Giroud, somehow with his back heel.
Scorpion?
Yeah, exactly. That one was crazy.
Tell me a stadium to play like away stadium.
San Mamés.
San Mamés?
Unbelievable atmosphere.
If you hadn't been a footballer, what would you have liked to do?
A pilot.
A dream to fulfill.
In my country, like in the country of my parents, Sierra Leone, I want to create a lot of jobs.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
On my mission to create a lot of jobs in Sierra Leone.
Your favorite sound?
When I'm at home and it's raining.
Yeah. The most famous contact you have on your phone?
Luka Modric.
Best friend in football?
Mateo Kovacic.
Fambulem, Utayegi, what you say? So they ask him in the next 10 years, who say you want for see yourself? What do you want for do? He said it want for create jobs for Sierra Leoneans. And again, where we talk, people they bring APC, SLPP as a benchmark for size, people intention for that country. And this now I can they say repeatedly now VOS. And why I can get opportunity for talk to Sierra Leoneans them outside of VOS, I can appeal to them. We politicians, what they can do instead of that they look for people them like Rudiger. Like Rudiger now, unfortunately for other people that were not too popular, unpopular. we able to get them videos here where it express intention. You see, talk about saying, oh, under APC or under SLPP. No, it's in the next 10 years where it can be APC or SLPP. It want for go create jobs. That's alone. In mama in land. So me fumble them instead of you get boku Sierra Leoneans them like Rudiger will not be popular, but they want for go invest in that country they for create jobs for we youth them, for we people them, because even for adults themselves. But what in the government can they do? Where then they come abroad? How you go always the say? You intention are foreign investors, foreign investors them now get so much stake as that Sierra Leone person where born they or where in parents then commodity. So to me, before you push for foreign investors, you they go all over the place. They spend the money lavishly, the country money lavishly. You they come now then countries here. Instead, you they pick and choose the people that you for talk to, the people that will go clap for you, now that you want for let them in that room. Just imagine that. That's now way how you go able to attract somebody will not care about your political policies, but it care about establishing business, opening job opportunities for picking them, for people them. So how na go able meet if you're not able make them open to every Sierra Leonean, and also get the thick skin for let people like even criticize your policies, because now that particular way they on one of them ways then they you go able for get people and for tell you exactly what you they do wrong and how you can fix them. We go attract them and bring their own people them also. Because some of we get connections. We get people them where now business people them where they look for invest. They don't trust some of we go say, okay, you know what? Anything you say, because I trust you, I believe say it worth for investing. So you need for encourage Sierra Leoneans them. Let we do the networking for the country and find investors them where we don't sabi, we don't trust we with that trust they it go a long way. Rather than you they papi show, they parade falsely. Because to me, not to any something where I go say it convincing at all in the past 6 years. And even the previous administration, where Sierra Leonean want for go do well, the next thing they feel threatened, say you go run against them. Now that way they think say the country go improve. So again, I want for say kudos to Rudiger and in parents them, particularly mama, for we encourage them for this, do this kind thing, for get this kind emotion for the country where Imama come off from. So me fumble them, let we move on. Another thing where I want to talk about this. Waiting happen in South Africa. And we all know say this tripartite now as a result of the election we don't happen. And because of the election not go well, because of rigged election, they face unnecessary so-called tripartite. Because for me, the tripartite is not necessary at all, in my opinion. And I believe say beaucoup people and believe in that as well. So, but what can happen with people them South Africa? Now, you they see Malema na somebody will be very fierce, and sometimes it can come across as disrespectful to the president and the presidents them before him. But where the people that don't speak, waiting the president of South Africa they do now, It reach out. And let us show una waiting is say, where sadly enough, now exactly that kind thing they salon be supposed for, in my opinion, enjoy. Because we dey talk about APC SLPP for 63 years. Then two parties, then they don't rule the country. And clearly, if you pull party side, party biasness, you pull them aside, my brothers and sisters, clearly this is something where you go admit. Say APC and SLPP together, they don't fail salon. So before I show una within Ramaphosa say, let us show una this also. The headline: Historic change of government in South Africa. So interestingly, on on your screen, I believe say the guy will put on a chest. It will be on your right, on your left, and for me now on my right. So now be the former president, immediate former president of South Africa, Jacob Zuma, we they accuse of corruption and all that thing and they. And the one on in right to una and to me na me left. Now the current president, Cyril Ramaphosa. Interestingly though, Fambulem, Ramaphosa now be the vice president under Zuma. So where the ANC kick Zuma out because of the corruption allegation and all that, it take over right away. And now it on and it don't win the presidential election. But however, now Parliament now, for the first time, it don't lost the seat, the majority of the seat. So it get for reach out to other parties them for pass legislation. And Zuma, for the itself, because they kick him out, it decide to form a new party, MK, then go court and all that. But fast forward, now they don't get significant for the first time, and in fact, this in history for like a very young party, because of it get big face behind it, where they formed that party in December, and within in less than a year, they able for come third na the election. So even in party even beat in terms of the number of seats, in party even beat the vibrant Malema when EFF party. So within this they tell we say again, as long as not the right thing for the country, even if any they favor you, you for support them. And this now waiting is say. According to the BBC, let sort of zoom in for now. So according to the BBC News Africa, then quote Ramaphosa, it say our people have spoken, whether we like it or not. This is not direct quote. It believe in the people them. It believes say where the people that don't vote, like how they can say in a salon, nef court. You don't get no business for reverse or manipulate the people's intention. The people that don't vote. So it continue for say, and then basically make South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa has gracefully, when I underline that word though, has gracefully accepted that it has lost its parliamentary majority for the first time since Nelson Mandela led it to power in 1994. Ifambulem, let we contrast this with Salon under President Bill. Again, this is not any personal attack, but it's not the fact. Under President Bill, if we don't get similar situation, in 2018. Similar situation. The people them of Sierra Leone then vote him for be the president of the country. But what thing they also do, they elect more members of parliament under APC. So meaning that with coalition, with sort of way for reach out, negotiation, beaucoup of them terrible deal where President Bio don't make so, not for be happen. But President Bio, they rob the country of seeing a different Sierra Leone. Instead, he take me back to the status quo. APC, SLPP. Again, not to insult, but nonsense where we don't see for the past 63 years. President will take me back. For the first time, Sierra Leoneans, they say, let we give the presidency to the SLPP party and then give the majority of the seats of parliament, give them to APC. Let we see how they go work together for better salon. That by itself for we be a proper check and balance. Because President Bill not for just the get rubber stamped policies them where they check in spending, where it go sack Auditor General, it suspend Auditor General without anybody hold them accountable. It puts it sack the previous ACC boss, where the ACC Act not allow them for do that. It sack the former bank governor, where the Bank Act not allow them for do that. So if we get the executive led by in the President BO, we are from SLPP, and then we get the legislature in a parliament headed by somebody from the APC, we fumble them. I don't know for now, but to me, I believe say beaucoup of this mess shall not for be go through it. If yes, some people then go say beaucoup things not for be done they happen, but at least the things then way for be they happen, therefore be in the interest of the country, because each party go all in company accountable. So with this, on I want tell me say President Biona the Messiah for Salon, where the people that don't speak, the people then give them vote. How them do them vote? What they do? Under Abbas Pundu, terrible Abbas Pundu. We don't get any respect, little or no respect for. Where even in people in village, not even respect them in a way that it go win seat from the. And that's make in fact a no brainer. Now it make even decide for take power the proper way, face the people instead. Now backdoor, it try forget power, shove on our people in throat. We're not deserving of it. And me family them repeatedly, I don't say this. That's not the start of the nonsense we will see in another country there. The political tension now, the economic deterioration now, all the negative things them. Now the start of that. Now they begin. That way where they manipulate the people and not give them the majority, but they manipulate, then we forget the majority. Where in fact, I don't say repeatedly, the way how they elect Abbas Bundu is not constitutional at all. But guess what? Under Madabio, they still allow that. Of course, no question, now in artwork that. So me fumble them, we don't get beaucoup examples them, good examples them around the world. Now Africa, not to advanced country for saying the West. Now Africa, where we talk about the great example of Liberia, sadly enough, some supporters of SLPP, and they brag, oh, we are not sabi do and let go ask Bio. Let Bio teacher. Ebo. Now that way you call a patriotic supporter? where you see say this president not do something right and another country do am right, instead of you take that and say, ask yourself, why we country not be getting right? Instead, say you they wish for like that person will do the right thing. Let it come to the rogue person for lecture. Ebo, the definition that of patriotism. So me family them, let I take a call. Okay, unfortunately the person no do up. So the phone lines they're open as they talk about the issues then, because we get plenty issues then for talk about. So their issues here, they're equally important. So now I make I want for touch on all the issues here. Me family them again, I want to say kudos to we brother Lamrana Ba. If he write a tweet where he ask a question or even make an appeal and say, if we Ben Kelfala don't finish in schooling, so if he go now turn to the investigations the way ACC they do and for publish them, and guess what? Now, one of the things then this way they say, some people and they say, oh well, VOS not just for bash. No. VOS are part of the fourth estate. So meaning that the fourth arm of government, because you get the executive, when are one of the arms of government, you get the legislature, we another arm of government, and you get the judiciary. But then you get the media, where I will say now a shadow fourth arm of government, because the media suppose for all the government of the day accountable. And at that exactly that's what they do. And for the people who are threatening life, shame on them. But I'm so glad that they continue the great job of the country in the interest of the country. So as a result, well, lost a coincidence, but I believe saying as a result of the pressure we put on the ACC, now we see this. ACC asked to release investigation results on Parliament Clerk, SLCB Bank MD, and ex-chief immigration officer. Let remind you now, parentarily be higher in WEF, so now then in the middle, here in WEF, we be the former speaker of the suspended, because they say they suspend them until the investigation is over. And sadly enough, the current Speaker of the House, they make reference, say, we parentarily come back. When I see how shameless them people there can be. So then they on investigation. And then with this, I go say evidence, because the person admit. Now I make it say they pay money back. So he admits to the crime. And then they wish for like come back to that position there. And then when I say come for fight corruption, how hypocritical. So that's not the middle in terms of the result. Say they don't investigate them, and repeatedly Lamrana Ba we don't ask for this. And one for say kudos to them for that. They ask, say, well, waiting at the next step and all that. So one for say kudos to them. And then on a member, I don't know if we're plenty of una familiar, the corruption allegation, the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, the managing director. So INSEF be under investigation, and the ACC don't ask for release that investigation result to the public, which to me now a very good move. And then the third one, we the man in the white, the former chief immigration officer, and I demand this way Jaya Kai, where he say a friend give him a gift of several expensive cars them. Ebo who's can party down there how much the party will like you that way day. So and it did very clearly according to the Ben Kelfala, and I make it seize the vehicle them because in the Mr. Kai Kai, I read one side where he say right now Okada it they take for go walk. Okada or Keke, something like along the line. It they take for go walk. So this, to me, I feel say kudos, not to more or less to ACC, because why if I take Lamrana Bar for push them for do that? No, nobody no need for remind them. So they need for publish their investigation here. And another thing we sad enough, when I remember we the suspended Auditor General Lara Taylor Pierce be in a power in report will be pull out. ACC quick before even a table and a parliament and all that, they don't come out and say that they go after the people them and stuff. And then cherry pick. And one of the people that would then cherry pick now be the mayor of Freetown. And now from Tem where the acting Auditor General don't post a report, an audit report, guess what? Till now, Ben Kelfala don't even say much about it. And a whole lot, I mean, talk about, I think it was a few months back. Most of the discrepancies, most of the alleged corruption practices, it is within the presidency office. What a disgrace. So that also explains why Ben Kelfala, the distance himself. And as I tell you now, then people are not good for that country day. Because ACC, according to the 2008 Act, is supposed to be independent. So yes, if we don't say inaugurable for go after the president because of imposition where you for like be a distraction, I understand that. The Constitution definitely say that. And not to just Salon, other countries themselves. You know, go prosecute president within power, the current president, because it gets certain immunity, way reasonably so. But what about the other people who were involved? What about the secretary or the people who we disburse the money? We not show receipt. We take money from the coffer, the kitty of the country, and not get any receipt. The one and they know what for go after. And we, Madam Lara Taylor Pierce, try for do that. Suicide lander, suspend them. And to me, an indefinite suspension. And the so-called bogus committee we then set, tribunal, we then set up. Bogus one. They don't complete their so-called findings since December. How many months now? They're not able to release their findings. So when I see how Salon they forcefully choose for Gobien, because this, not to God who foreseen a natural disaster, this is man-made. And we politicians then they do that under the president in Bana. Because clearly you're aware of it. And a part of his strategy. Say this woman very fierce. Because we know say it go after we. Because a report now be used against APC. We expose APC. We allow we for Kamna power. So we not going to allow a report for expose we, for unseat we in our power. And clearly in that way the presidents they think. And then una the supporters feel saying in the interest of the country, they are big. Una support responsibly. And Another thing where I want for draw to our attention, fumble them. This headline, I don't know for Una, but for me, it's sort of troubling. Really troubling. What do you make I say troubling? Government reviews constitution in secrecy. We all know said the 1991 constitution get boku within the lawyers then go call lacuna, loopholes and all that. So I mean, for let a review them, for be open, for even make the average salon person understand waiting na the reason for change some things them and how it go benefit their lives and how it go increase governance system na the country. So that's not for be more reason for make them open, transparent. But yet, again, this is an allegation according to the opposition leader, the deputy opposition leader, I should say. Say government reviews constitution in secrecy. So me family and them people are really ready for we. They're really ready for change that country there. Given all the headline here. The answer is clearly no. So another thing though, where let's move a little bit from this, let's come to the struggle where we people and they go through. Me family, you've seen here, according to AYV, thank you, the AYV news. I will read the first paragraph. Well, again, not a long one, I will read them through. Sierra Leone's Electricity and Water Regulatory Commission has announced the removal of the T1 social tariff band, a move that eliminates subsidized electricity rates for the country's poorest residents. The country's poorest residents. So we all know the country triangle, and of all time, and now where things then they go up. Say the small electricity where people and they enjoy. So now that's the way for make people able to afford electricity. Now that they pull the subsidy. And then they go mean the small electricity we they enjoy, the price go up. Like how maybe we see the toll gate. Able, the timing of this not really wrong. But let us show now the reasons that we then give from Bulem according to AYV. So according to AYV, the commission says the decision comes after a request from the Electricity Distribution and Supply Authority, that's EDSA, citing concerns that the current system benefits all customers, including wealthy individuals. This prevents EDSA from generating enough revenue to purchase electricity from independent power producers. So, now the reason this is key. Say, oh, well, the subsidy, it reminds me so much of Nigeria. And that's similar excuse the Nigeria President Guy, even though not to underarm, they remove the subsidy, but in try for brag, saying a good thing because of the people and where they benefit, not only the poor people the money man SF the benefit and stuff. Well, when it comes to government policy, it go artfully you get absolutely right. Unfortunately, even I yourself. But that not necessarily means say if you take them completely. You can do another way. It's just unfortunate that majority of the people in a salon don't get job. Because otherwise, like whether they file tax, like them place here, then go give subsidy, like tax subsidy. Like the subsidy where they put by the electricity there, then can give you during tax return. So that way they then go know how much you make, and then they go qualify you for it if they target the poor people. Then we take a call, and I will come back after this. VOS Network, hello caller. What's your name and who they call from, please? It look like say the WhatsApp they get issue, but let we go to the other line. VOS network. Hello caller, waiting on your name and who say they call you from. The person where they call on the other line about twice now are they try for pickup and then you they hang up right away. So I don't know if now you they try for this program you they try for call or you just they dial the wrong number. And the person waiting at the WhatsApp, unfortunately, you they get connection issue. I go suggest that you call me back, please. All right, fumble them. So back to again. Now, one of the things in this way, Salon, then we'll talk about a broad system and everything. But when it comes for benefits the country, then gets there in different ways. Because if you use the abroad system, this issue, you solve them very easily. All right, let me take the call. I'll try again. VOS network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call we from?
Yes. Hello?
Yes. What's your name and who say they call we from?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Kargbo. Concerned citizen calling
Hello,
from the
concerned
United
citizen.
States.
You want to speak up a little bit, sir, please?
Yes, do you hear me now?
Yes, okay, go ahead.
First of all, before I start go anywhere, I want to congratulate you and Mr. Shobi on Saturday for the fantastic job of bringing the NGC leader to talk. Even though we've not been getting enough time with him, we appreciate that. And I think we need more of that, especially from the opposition. The different parts of the opposition that has no voice in the system at all, including the Tripartite, the so-called Tripartite Commission. Because this, again, is the unit party talking to each other on how to gain the system. This not includes Sierra Leone. It not includes Sierra Leone. This whole process has been very secretive. This whole process has been very non-transparent.
Thank you very much, concern, and by popular request, because you and other callers them we make and clear say when I want to get more time with them, so we don't ask them, and I don't put the poster out. We don't ask Mr. Jasmed Zuma for let it come back and do part 2 of the program day. So by God's will, this Sunday coming, we will get Mr. Jasmed Zuma similar as last week, and it all agree to the 2-hour mark. So it will day with we by God's grace for 2 hours. So we will encourage people and for tune in and let una ask question and interact. But there the appeal also for let we do with respect. So I will start your time now and go ahead, please. Thank you very much again.
Yes, and this is good, Mr. Kargbo. And I pray that when I continue with that, they will get different voice, because that gentleman, that man, even though I do not know him much, but some of the things that he offers, some of the paths and some of the solution he brings to Salon is worth talking about, than this division. Than just this division where we people Muslim than the normal, especially in the diaspora and social media space. Not to we need to talk much about solution. So I was very impressed and appreciate that. But again, to tie this all together, it just shows that the tripartite thing is undemocratic, it's secretive, it's not transparent. The constitutional review thing, that the same thing, it's not transparent, it's not open up, So it is the same nonsense everywhere. And you use that word earlier, which I like and appreciate, by the way. It is. It's all just nonsense. It's all just a game. This is all a game. And then this feels subsidy Yes, this is a thing that is imposed on us by the IMF in order for us to get loans, including with the MEC stuff. The economic policy. You go think say if you look at, you go think say any basic eco 101, if your people are suffering, your economy is in recession, what do you want to do? You want to subsidize more. You want for pump more money into the economy, into helping not just the people but businesses, but not to take more. Take away the little things that where people depend on, you take on more and make the things much more difficult. It's just to expand the recession. And up to today, we'll not see no plan. We don't talk by Tripartite and the Tripartite Commission, again, by this uniparty, and the American ambassador is the middleman, called the International Committee. He represented the International Committee. It's all just nonsense. So now, having ECOMOC coming to our land, for what? Which investor will say, hey, hold on a second, I'm thinking of investing in a salon. But wait a minute, what in ECOMOC of military they do in a salon? ECOMOC go to places for most part because of lack of security. Why would I want to go invest anywhere with lack of security? And some of us are holding back on this, based on this tension, based on all this nonsense within the happening of the land, instead of really dealing with the right issue. And all this problem which they talk about also with the corruption, Parliament can be a major factor of this, not the ACC. The Parliament should have their own investigations going on, with conjunction with the Bar Association, lawyers helping them investigate some of this corruption. Parliament is the one that does the budget, or well, should do the budget. The system is so corrupt, the budgets come from the Ministry of Finance instead of Parliament running the whole budget. You know, it's all a joke, my brother. But again, though, I know me time done, but this one last word. We appreciate you. Please bring oppositions, lawyers from different voices, please. Yeah, thank you, my brother.
Absolutely, and thank you so much, my brother. And that point where you make about the economy, you nail them. Where you talk about saying during tough economic time, you will expect government for do more transfers, not to for increase taxes on people there. So I don't know, side then do the economics, but the economics where me sabi, where me do, and where they practice, then they na recipe for, like how you say, prolong the what we call the economic contraction, because they expand the economy by doing that. They contract the economy, they shrink them. So I don't know really, like how you say, economics 101, in terms of how you remedy the situation in recessionary period. But thank you very much, brother, and I truly appreciate it.
And the sad part of all this that the people of Salem suffer, the poor, especially the poor.
Absolutely.
You know, and this is the sad part of all of this, with all their games. With all their games.
Yeah, well, thank you very much again. Let's take another call. I don't want to keep the callers too long. Thank you so much, bro. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and inside the call with from, please?
Hello, Mina Lavalley. I call from Ohio.
Thank you very much, Brother Lavalley. Thank you so much. So go ahead, please. What's your take on the program tonight, sir?
Thank you so much for your analysis. That's very impressive. These are the kind of analysis we look forward for the for forge ahead with progressive development in our country. The press release where APC and SLPP do. If you remember, it's Resolution 7 on the Unity Agreement where they signed and been to money. It's not a coincidence. And I make up initially they make mention say you have to allow the system process for go through. This tripartite, everybody they make mention as the only single aspect of within the outcome. It's not. This press release where APC, SLPP do is specifically Resolution 7. So they are doing it in conjunction with the unity. This we then go sign and be to man. Which means all those other components, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is business release, and 5, 6, and 7, this press release, and what have you, they are all in progress and they are in completion. We need to accommodate some level of belief in this process that will come to fruition. And we're able to acknowledge that whatever the outcome of this tripartite, they help or forge ahead accountability and constructive legislative laws. We go able for make sure say we have a credible, transparent election for future elections going forward. I think that's good for the nation. Also, I want to understand this reality that you make mention about Rudiger. I think there's a Sierra Leonean on this platform with the advocate for trust fund. Have we ever considered that proposal? Or may we consider that these are initiatives where if we consider them constructively and put hand on them, they will yield result for the development of that nation. We praise Rudiger for a personal initiative they try to do for bring jobs. Have we looked at initiatives? How can we grab them and say, this is for the interest of the nation. This is not for APC. This is not for SLPP. This is for how can we, as a society or a platform, give hand or consolidate an initiative like a trust fund where Diaspora can put in and able to develop something in that nation where government no hand on the panel. I think that gentleman began to bring this up. You have been selectively choosing as to whether it even work or it not work or what have you, and you give some perspective on that. I think we have to change our mindset or look how we go able for do things in the interest of the nation. And then I may input for this.
And great point. Thank you very much for that, my brother. And the point where you make so, again, I say that not to by fluke, because of my profession. Okay, so the way how the thing and they work. So I look at several aspects, then call them the reasonableness of the implementation of it. The side and way it don't work, the government show responsibility. You get for come from the government. As a private entity, you cannot just say, okay, well, on behalf of Sierra Leone, let we put up a trust fund and stuff. You're not a government. And it take a lot.
If you go give me, may I finish me time real quick? I want to make mention of this constitutional review, and maybe in your overall observation, you go comment on me on point. This constitutional review, from what I understand, the current government is not having a committee for review. They are taking the two constitutional committee reviews from Abba in time, Roma in time. Now, the state side the top in the law officers department therefore take turn into technical language for legislation consideration. Now they. Okay. So this is a secrecy. So when the law officers department finish them, parliamentarians they get this review. The parliamentarians are Sierra Leoneans. they are there on behalf of Sierra Leone. They will have to put this into open debate. And so social, committees then go daily, and the public will be fully informed. So I don't think say it's a secrecy. It's the stage outside there. It is fundamental that the judiciary translate that into legislative language. When you go to parliament, then the entire nation is now going to be participating fully for able for change anything. Parliamentarians themselves go able for change something there, and the civil societies they also go able input, and even the bar association. All of these people are going to be contacted again because these committees are going to come back. The parliamentary committees, the way they will set up, they will come back and bring that to the people and say, this is what we have in our constituency. We need to discuss it. Before even it become a law, and before even go to the president for any final signatory. So I don't think say that newspaper is accurate to say it's secrecy.
Okay.
The department we say there right now, it cannot be. We can not everybody go to the law officers department and input right now. That is the stage day. The government is not having any committee right now set up. They are just continuing the process.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for that observation there and point there. Well, I'll make two things then, a little bit of correction here. The tripartite, according to the agreement, are not set up for constitutional review. It's set up for electoral reform, specifically on elections.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that for a constitutional review. You have made mention about the newspaper that the vice, the assistant deputy speaker, they make mention is the constitutional review on secrecy. Now that they make mention of.
Yes, but again, it can still possible because they don't change some part of the constitution, then change them way not only through parliament, and don't need a referendum. They call them entrenched clauses. They don't make them changes then they, and then go through without even APC, because quote unquote now then get the majority. So that's completely wrong. It not necessarily means that when you get the majority, you use them to the disadvantage of the country, because then
can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Have they reached to that level wherein they have already changed the law? I know of two laws where they part the white paper of Chroma, where they translate into law for the past 5 years, which is the Women's Act, where give rights to the women, then the death penalty. That was part of the review where they pull out of it. Apart from that two law, where then with the communications online review. There's a law there.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm for go to, because that means we will deprive other people are waiting at the call. But for the fact, say you are aware, say they don't make some constitutional changes to non-entrenched clauses. That by itself, then do that without APC or the opposition.
APC was involved. Social, civil servant, civil society were involved. This was 3 years ago, before the new election last year. That was participatory. Alisi AWB, Alisi, all these local associations and the Sierra Leone. I think we are going through on the right process. At least make we able to allow the system and process for really take effect. I don't think say nobody is going to be fooling each other's now this current dispensation. Something went wrong in that constitution. We will all voice it out. But
no, they will influence that. But anyway, I'll let you go. I'll take other calls then. But thank you so much for your observation. But I just want to let you know no more say that Diaspora fund in my opinion, is supposed for be initiative supported by government for like it go work. But otherwise, it will be very difficult to accomplish. Maybe possible, anything possible, but from my own professional understanding, a get for be initiative supported by the government. Now that points there they make for bring the government on
I would like
board.
you to give me some 2-3 points as to how you think say government for pick up this proposal and take them into effectiveness. If there is any suggestion on your part on your final observation at the end of your program, because it's very fundamental for me to start to look at progressive actions then for develop that nation than being partisan, which not the help APC, SLPP, but we have to look into how can we forge ahead and bring development like Rudiger initiative or anybody.
Well,
just on
the answer is very simple, my brother, and that's not lacking for very long. The accountability and transparency. The government need for lay down principle as to how they will be accountable to the money that they spend on that fund or from that fund day, and they make sure say they do regular update in terms of the transparency. So then two components then they need for sets the platform and say, okay, well, now this way now they know I must go from the fund and wait to spend them on. And we all know both APC and SLPP, they're terrible at that. So now that I point out, saying the two yardsticks, when transparency and accountability.
Mr. Kargbo take this initiative as this platform forum, say, I'm going to champion this and let all diaspora come on board and we get all this funding. These are our constitutional review. Constitution. These are our policies we have decided to privately implement. So if we are going in as citizens, you really think say any government is going to undermine development in that nation? I don't think so.
Oh,
so
yes.
Which means
my brother, it not take Sierra Leoneans the money for let them be transparent and accountable. It not only mean Sierra Leonean money. So anyway, I'll let you go. This the kind of, but therefore don't start from even the aid that they get, the money that they get, where an international community. It not necessarily means say Saloma money for be different. No, it will be used the same way as they use then grant. Even the loans. So the loans, the grant, they're not transparent and accountable. And the person way supposed for all them accountable, they don't suspend them. So you feel say Sierra Leoneans there. Anyways, that's we go spend a day for talk about that. I will just kind of open the phone line and let we discuss. So then we'll listen to we. But one thing we may not go do is for like a government official bogusly because they want people their money, me stick me neck, and then with the respect where people then get for me, I stick me neck, and then give government official or whatnot me money, and then it become draw where then say, well, we don't do this, we don't do that, and where we ask now, okay, well, give we proof of it, and then it become palaver. No. So then get force for convince, just like how you get for convince investors. I'm saying where you invest in this country, we get everything in place for make sure so you get your money's worth and you secure. So that the same thing, this is an investment. It don't matter whether they make come, but an investment from Sierra Leoneans.
I agree.
Yeah. So the need for sets the platform.
A baby step. We have to do baby step. Let's start it privately as citizens. Let the government see the initiative. I believe, say, any government, APC, SLPP, what have you, they can get on board and we can put them to test.
And anyway, I go dedicate a whole program. Let we talk about this. I believe, say, but cool people in there out there way more brilliant than me, let we talk about it and see, and probably some of we will get a reservation and they sometime clever person will call and then again solution and convince me or any other person will get reservation. But thank you very much. Yes, so we'll try for bring a special program on that. And I will try for doing
Okay.
maybe a time where
I'll call back.
salon people go day and not will be this late. Yeah. Thank you
No
very
problem.
much, brother. But great points then. Thank you. God bless.
Okay.
All right, let me take the other call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who side they call from. Sorry for keep you
Good
waiting
evening.
for too long.
I'll tell you, Mr. Kargbo, this is a man.
Hello, brother Mans. Thank you so much for your call. And go ahead, please, with your comment.
Yeah, firstly, I just want throw my own 2 cents as in a way of vote. I go say no. For a simple reason, accountability. You know, that's my big venture where it gets all the potential for let somebody lost in credibility.
Yeah.
Except if you don't care about your credibility, but if you care about your credibility, I don't think say that's not the right way for go. If you want to make contribution to the country, there is so many ways. You can open a charitable fund. You can identify a cause where you will support the people that we really they need of the particular help you want for offer. I think that that's not the right thing for do.
Yeah,
because whatever money you contribute to a government, the primary intention now for let it benefits the people them.
yes.
But with the way where we country this right now, I'm not gonna vote for that. But anyway, that just go straight to my point.
Well, I know start your time, mate, but to your point though, and that's very wonderful, and thank you so much for we you see the same way as I see things. I did make it clear on behalf of VOS and on behalf of we CEO, if you don't identify a charitable organization, come now VOS, we not go take the money, we go promote that cause day and help you for raise funds to that cause day. And then we know say you go be accountable to the people and way they donate and to the people of Sierra Leone. So this is not challenge. But for say me stick me head out, get out people the money, give government for spend. No. I don't see that government whether the president them pass and present, I go do that. Absolutely not. Because the need first for be transparent and accountable before I go take that initiative there. So thank you so much, Brother Mounts. Go ahead, please.
Wonderful. I support you 110%. 110%. Okay, that just go to the point. Firstly, I just start with this electricity business. Sometimes I get really confused when I can see governments pull them notice here about that the courts in will I put a subsidy that is subsidized for things like electricity and other things. I can really be confused because I be there alone not too long ago, little over 2 years. And when you go get a meter, Mr. Kargbo, one question they ask you in the form, whether it's for private use or commercial. And there is a reason for that. We make they ask you. Because if not commercial, then you go further like for explain whose kind business or whose kind building, you go put the meter and all the rest. We go make most people like you can get like a 3-phase meter. You know, then kind of thing the way they below. See that 2-phase, 1-phase or 2-phase, then kind of stuff then they. And I believe say now because of the charges where you get for the in court, make they ask them question and this. So then go know whose kind of meter they will give you. We go mean say almost you they pay you and a business, it go different from almost me they buy 1 unit. It's a private individual. Because definitely you know say me electricity requirements it will be different from you and probably a factory. So it had to understand this side they talk say a government be the subsidized so they pull them, they make all man equal and all the rest of it. I don't think say that not a genuine reason. I honestly don't feel that way. I don't feel that's within a genuine reason because, I mean, the meats are all the bone different and all the rest of it. So it's clear for say, the charge we charge a corporate entity is different because I believe control electricity and other energy business now the one of the places where they work. And I believe almost will be the pay and almost will be the charge we per unit will be different from almost me as a personal, when they buy from your host, then they charge me. So outside of this thing, then talk say the corporate entity them they benefit from something where they set up for the poor people. Then it act for our understanding that part thing, honestly. And I don't think say that a genuine reason that. And besides, not the first time this they only increase the tariff. From this government kind of power 2018, they keep increasing the tariff steadily. First time where you go buy 100,000 lights, you get more than 60 units, but now you can barely get 20. So how you want for give me say you be subsidized for me when the tariff kept going up? So this is a problem I get with this current set of governments. They're not going to ever tell you the right thing. Because if you think reasonably, it don't make sense. When the meets are them all in a different level them. One in a private residence, one in a corporate, one in a some higher cadre of private residence, just depend on the size of your property. Then secondly, let's just touch quick on these agreements. You know, whenever you see agreements of peace in a country, I think it's something we're all for like embrace and celebrate, because at the end of the day, I want green salon we get. If war did it, you don't get salon. If Allah did it, you don't get salon. We only get salon because peace did it. And we all go on for good day, go enjoy ourselves, go see with family, go invest, go get property and all the rest of it. So it's a good thing. Me concern how genuine both are towards this agreement, because we don't see plenty agreements them where people are sign. We don't see plenty agreements. And now we not forget, just like what my brother just said, this now item 7 under the peace agreement. You want to ask yourself, almost of them items then they na agreements they where na the government's responsibility they don't fulfill. But every now and then we see the opposition, they move ahead. They say the opposition for go parliament, then go parliament. But guess what? Up till now, they don't pay them their salary. We don't be promised. But you see the problem, this is not the problem with when they sign agreement as alone. Not so just the agreement, but not the implementation.
Absolutely.
How honest are they? Them. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for the points them. I hope say I remember them points there where you make and the two callers them. When I all make great points them, and I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, let me go to the next caller. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call you from, please? VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call you from?
Mr. Kargbo, it's me again, concerned citizen from the United States. I apologize for calling back.
No,
but
you don't need,
I have to call
apologize,
back.
though. You don't need to apologize, bro. And go ahead, please.
I apologize to call back. Thank you for you to say that. But I
don't know what's in happen. Your line just go off. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call you from?
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Yeah, concerned. Yeah, never call me back. You called up. But the possible way they're on right now, you can go ahead, please. What's your name and who say they call you from?
Hello, Mr. Kargbo, how are you, sir?
Oh, I did do well, brother. How are you?
Okay. I'm fine, thank you. This is now Lucine that I call from Maryland.
Hello, brother Lucine. Thank you so much for calling as always. And what's your name you take on the program tonight, sir?
Well, I call for congratulate Leon Star for the victory, the first victory for the World Cup, 2026 World Cup. But a little bit disappointed because me Manuel Boansina at the team unable to see one of the most patriotic, according to me, I believe now one of the most patriotic Sierra Leoneans, Musa Tumbo. I don't see him by the team. You don't get opportunity there opportunity for playing at Europe, he reject for come back in country. You don't get opportunity in Libya, he turn and down for come back in country. And country him believe say he potentially. So I think say and one of the highest goal scorer. Salon is not able to score better. The last nation cup self will play, able to score. Now Musa Tumbo self no be scored that particular game day. One competition, and Musa Tumbo no score. So I don't know why they left her out. I don't know to the coach or favor, but I don't know. But I think say it's supposed to be for that team because when they score, they have the place so I don't know about the score business. But let them try their best. If it's possible, let them put that mandate for that team day. Because of the patriotism, I believe they had this alone for football.
Well,
Then I want to comment again about
left that for the coach. It's you don't get in the position. Let deal with that. So I go reset your time, sir.
Okay, no problem. And then I want to talk about this South Africa election because I think
okay, so you time don't begin now, and I'm going to interrupt you, sir. Go ahead, please.
Okay. South Africa election, I think say is still a cliffhanger because Zuma no accept the election. The election resulted. That it less in this way political party therefore land say unity and bring strength. A party we then divide so Nelson Mandela before he died, he left the party united. I make for the past 30 years they win election. Unfortunately, if you compare with Salon, the first election, they'll not be united. I make SLPP come on power. The first 6 years, SLPP get for loss. 2008, 2007, the same thing happened to APC. So SLPP again. We then split with Kaba. We choose Berewa. Don't know as Magai decided where he vexed he left. It cost the party the election. Basically, it don't be back with APC. With some Sumana left, we go from NGC. It cost APC election. I hope the APC themselves then go learn from this mistake because it affected them 2018. It even affected them 2023 the division. Because we get party when I did a court few months before the election when I refer to myself. Done election for camp take place when I say. On a vote, election right or the election right. So unity is a very important thing. The 30-hour motto again at this constitution, at this peace talk, because the peace commission we might be launched. Now they don't handle listing. I believe they want to succeed with the international community because the international community, we see the all involved, so they want Salon, relapse again because there's still a lot of disruption. We happen at Salon. With a document Blood Diamond and by now for the play like Blood Diamond movie. And for the play the movie and let they show people let them show which Salon and go through. They will not let economic go through that day again. Because as even that footballer said, you see the way they out here and that win cup that champion in this year. Where you say we they talk we they comment to what Mamadou.
Yeah, Rudiger.
You see the love with the support that country. That's what me say feel for Salon. And if I get for if incarnation a reality, if I get for come back, I don't want to forbid nobody in this world past Sierra Leoneans. Because I believe that the best country that don't have the best people that we got put on this planet here. Because we're not mixed with tribalism, apart from politics, we all are one people we care about who meet in enjoyment will be enjoyment, begging with abuse about ourselves. Religion being that the same thing. Christian married Muslims in Nigeria, and we think you see Christian married Muslims. They say, wait, it's not possible. In Nigeria, here for a president married Muslim or married Christian. All religions, they married, intermarried. Most of these northerners, they go school at the south, they married, they all can. So the country, a fine country, the only problem no more. So long continue to for country, but South Africa, nothing say don't know now. Something they want right now because Zuma in our form coalition at all with Ramaphosa in our form non-coalition.
Yeah, but
Ramaphosa no go form coalition with that white man party DA, the Democratic Alliance, because they go say don't sell out. The fight to the black man, the first one, I don't sell out to white man.
Yeah, you turned on.
So you know what people do right now.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, but
All right.
Zuma no go say win the election. So clearly, I know say it be kind of effect since they be want for even this BAM and all that kind in disqualify 'em. But that to me the point where they make is at least Ramaphosa when at the head, now the president, he accept the people's decision of saying not manipulate anything, say power pie forget the majority, is say clearly the people that don't speak. And whether I like it or not, I get for adhere to it in the people and say. And now it is time for build the coalition. So at that point there will be the time for make. But how it will come about in terms of implementation, that's not a secondary issue. But the primary issue is
I think they'll get. I think they'll get to the election so very soon. They will likely get to the election.
Well,
because if Zuma decides to make, if Zuma to make, form coalition with them, and then according to
the constitution,
get 10%.
South Africa not a parliamentary government. Parliamentary system of government. Now you go say, the form election based on waiting the prime minister go suggest and stuff. That will only form another election if they vote no confidence, like then pass a vote of no confidence in the government, then go to election prematurely. Otherwise, then get for go by the term limit. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your call, and again, thank you for all the things that you say. We all need for do that. We all need. I agree with you. Say salon, that salon we all grow up in. We be like each other, and as I can always say, the thing that we they see by tribe, not just fun, but not anything serious. Say, oh, that man, that Limba man, that kind of thing. But the respect be there, the love be there, regardless of the tribe. So to me, we need that salon back. Thank you very much, brother.
Well, Mr. Kargbo, sorry for that. I think they still, but the young one they on social media now. We born after the war, they don't understand too much because they escape cancer abroad. They enjoy smaller. They just talk all through going to the head. But anybody who don't born this, back then, this salon one country.
Yeah, but Alusan, law not deceive yourself. Another day again. That tolerance level, another day again. Not just outside of salon, inside salon self, the tolerance level don't drop significantly. But thank you. Let we get other people a chance.
Well, for the past 20 years, I not see problem. Seriously, right. It's absolutely
okay.
After election, all they come together.
Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. God bless.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me take the other calls. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call you from, please?
Hello.
Yes. What's your name and who say they call you from?
Hey, me, Brother James. How are you doing?
I did do well, Brother James. Thank you very, very much for your call. And
Mr. Kargbo, I feel say even though I join the program later, but I feel say we'll talk about electricity tariff. Electricity tariff, one thing we don't for or people feel say the electricity tariff will go up. What people they need to take note of all the negotiations to the power service providers. Unless Buguna, but 99% of all the power service providers, the negotiation is based on foreign currency, more especially dollars. So whenever dollars go up, it don't ban for increase the electricity tariff. And that people they need to take note of another country. Even when APC was in power, that's how they negotiated. When the power shift comes, when Kenya say negotiated, it negotiated in dollars. So whenever the dollar price go up, even if not to add tariff or other tax they add, the government not add, it bound for go up because remember, SLPP take power, dollar was 750. Now it don't go to 2,400 already. So it don't go like almost three times the value. So electricity tariff And one of the major drivers and the way they increase the electricity tariff. But is government really increasing it? No, and the dollar with them, they don't help for increase the tariff. So now me take on that electricity tariff down. The other issue, they talk about division of the country. One of the major things we don't call that division. Really, as I come on a salon less than 3 weeks ago. So it's more than 3 weeks now. I go salon, I go less embrace of salon. You see no division. That they tell you. Because when I go Kailan, I still see Nibama they sell polo. That's one of the smallest village like Kailan. Where they live with the Medema there happily. When I go na market at Kenima, Kingsway Market, the one the way they said it, 99% of them are civilians. And they live, they cohabit together and happily. You see no division. When I happen for attend over 19, all will be there. Now only one way will be the wholesale go and cotton. Meneman and Tibiman they live together and the same dormitory. You see no difference. When I come to Freetown, I see the only difference only the see in that salon. And the social media. The social media. That I tell you, Mr. Kargbo. What you will see on social media, even 5% represented in Sierra Leone. And with the one use social media for poor salon, I hope we will wind down with whatever tribalism will preach through social media. And they assure everybody. If you go salon, the structure that have been through, I say structure they did. Nothing has changed. The only time we will see the tension will come now in the time of politics. Because the two parties, SLPP, APC, they don't have any message for self. The only message we can get, no SLPP say don't vote for Northern. Because we come, they pull on our walk. We go to the north. I think that's the only time in the area, tribal, whatever, see what they do. But me, I assure you, Mr. Kargbo.
Okay.
The unity with the salon is still continuing.
All right. Well,
thank you. I will call back.
Yeah, thank you for that perspective. WhatsApp, go ahead, please. What's they call we from?
Thank you, Mr. Kargbo. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate for picking the call. And my own contribution, Mr. Kargbo, Mother BO president, BO that time, not to now, for now, not to be president, because we always take the election. It began the opportunity for unite the country and make the country develop. One, we always say a military person, and we not say if we able to strengthen the country or unite we all. But it makes the country divide so much, we all divide right now. Now, if the person talks, I don't say it's a made person. As the person talks, I don't say that's a made person. Now, in cause them for that day. And look, the simple question when they go ask them, when they interview them, they say, why the country divided? As they responsible somebody, we get unity. What do they talk? They go try to talk unity towards them. But they say, if we don't divide with them in the line, they talk like somebody that's supposed to begin. We'll get the line, we'll get the line, we'll get this. It's not been this for talk to. Now, they made the country divided so. And like, I'm only divided rule. They go there at the military, and so be the day, but talk to divide and kill people and for nothing. Now, what they? You talk to some, I don't pass 50 anyway. Because I'm already talking to them about them. I talk to people we mature, you understand? As a very responsible somebody, we get Pekin, we get West. If they don't go ask you questions, say the country divided, you work out and I'm more divided now. You don't make the country don't divide so much now. We all know now what to do, you understand? When I was expecting for you to unite the whole country because I'm a military person, we know say we don't can rule first before we get experience. But in many countries don't divide it right now. And now what is it for do now? It's time for divide the country because see what in American government is time for do. They defense always for help them. When of course we don't body, he ask for help. Now you see the people who be friend with the one way America not deal in favor with now they make friend with. Go to North Korea, go to Russia, go inside and they let's divide the world more. For your time we don't stop, let them because it's divided and that's the time for do. And how for Canada unity then now there could be a big problem. A big problem. You know, that's a life that divided way now you don't believe on. You know, but that comes to me point, Mr. Kargbo. You know, everything they wait and say the opposition for do, the opposition and go and they honor and do. We all shock when you get this press release for say they come unity for talk about this unity, the APC and SLPP, they made access release. But see, let no someone out say APC that really law abiding, then go there, people accept and sign them. We all see everything that happen now, the audit report do nothing again, or say the verify Calvert in office and nothing they do again. They will only go after the opposition. Now let's see nothing they do for corruption. Then they help you with corruption and everything. But how come the media? And how people also hate people do oversee. This country, this part of you, a better opportunity because people and they help them. We only oversee the help us so much at the bad way they do. Let come to the shape. But if you go, it just for divide people. Now I'm going that divided way right now. You know what I mean? Sorry for the time. For those unite the country, but look at it. If it says we now, anybody talk now the people oversee, they talk bad. People oversee. No. Now let's let the country because we don't see fighting at the country. We let up our country. The development of the also we let up our country. When can also you can't talk like that. He accused America this and that. No, we don't allow him. Freedom of speech. We allow him to talk. And when I talk back, we allow him to talk. The network is the one the people that get freedom of speech in our country. Journalists talk no problem. Anybody talk no problem. You see, it doesn't divide the world. You know our country though, but I don't know if it's not done. I'll call back.
Yes. Yeah, thank you very much. The small correction on my way I get is that South Korea you mean instead of North Korea.
Yes, South Korea, yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right,
I make another with them. I make another with them. They go join with them now. Look at it.
Yeah.
We put together for today.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, my brother. Your point well taken. Thank you. God bless.
Welcome.
All right. Let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name. You say the call from. What's up? Go ahead, please. Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
Okay. Namido on now, eh?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for the program. I just scared when I just wake up when I see this program, so I decided to make my own contribution.
Okay. I truly appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. First of all, I listened to the callers the way they call. They try for pretense there is no problem there, and one way for solve the problem is for acknowledge the problem. Okay, but before I go there, first I just talk about the electricity tariff. People they can free for understand say or then they forget say the car power ship when they talk about even cross Waterloo. So for make you they talk about car power ship, it try for justify the tariff in that country on car or based solely on car power ship. Car power ship now only free a day. And the tariff, it don't high, they increase everywhere. It didn't Kenema, PKPS, no to car power ship today. But every day to pop the expensive. You're gonna make when a generator they use to pop the expensive. Any say when they use electricity in that country, we don't they get power from Freetown. Still they get the same level. In fact, some they even increase than the power would they pay in Freetown. So what are the justification where they try for tell people and say car power ship? Sometimes people can talk like if you say people na Christmas or people they talk they no get sense. Now you say you gain okay. The other caller say again it go the length and breadth. What do you mean by length and breadth? Now only the length. In fact, even the length of Salo, you know, go to him because he called Kailau, he called Kenema, he try for justify his statement. You know, go justify statement based on only now the same or only one side where you visit the try for say 99%. Now we try to acknowledge the problem. The problem is not with BO. The problem is with Sierra Leoneans. The time way BO being na opposition, the problem still exists, and they still complain about the same problem. So why not you try to justify the problem? Say 99% of fishery with the same. We don't know some fishery. How 95% of fishery market sellers could be too many people. So why you manage work that percentage? The problem is that if SLPP didn't have power, all the time of SLPP within a power, the APC they arrange or then they prepare for retaliate when the SLPP go away. So now this would not experience all along since after the war that government in the waiting, I mean the opposition can always prepare for retaliate or tonengi or they get their grudges for when they will kind of power. How then go? And we see in 2007, we announced by chromatic power. We see I'm been then free to rent in the Akomo holiday account. I didn't free to rent in the Wasi. We I see when they run after people them. Saying that the SLPP people them. We announced by chromatic power. We mother biotic power. We see the same problem. So the problem not with announced by chroma or mother be. It deal with the people them. We get for no say. There is a Sierra Leoneans after politics, and there is a Sierra Leone even before politics. So until we realize them or mistakes, and until we realize we have problem, no go solve them. So for making whitewash the whole problem, and they try to make like everything is okay. Everything is not okay. If you're not okay, not okay. So now we try to realize or notice we problem if we want to solve them. But for say you just because of you they comfortable. When one set of people a rule just because you're comfortable, you feel say everything is okay. Everything is not okay. And this say you know begin with Mother Bio, you know go end with Mother Bio. We the Sierra Leoneans now we go come together, we change your attitude. Now we know say politics not in no more na life. There is a life after politics. And now we see we self as Sierra Leoneans, we left all this politics. 2007 media social media not be exposed that way. But we see the problem. And even before the war, there was no social media. We still think we could go into war. Just because of we don't let ourselves. Already we just take everything, we try to justify everything with politics. Sierra Leoneans we go for just left politics, although we can't together as Sierra Leoneans. Thank you very much.
All right, great point. Thank you so much, Concern. Thank you very much. And let me take another call. VOS Network, hello caller. What's your name and who side you call from, please? What's up? Go ahead, please. Oh. All right, well, let me go at the other line. Yeah, I know say this caller, I don't tell you the try for call. VOS Network. Hello caller. What's your name and who side you call from, please? Go ahead.
How you do, everybody?
I did do well. How are you, ma? No, go ahead. Now, other calls than the TFO come in. You know, so now so the WhatsApp they do.
Oh, I need for hold on first.
No, go ahead. Now you there on live.
Okay.
Just ignore.
Okay, no problem. You know, I just want to make a contribution on what's in the caller and they talk about. Sometimes I ask myself if the people that want for debunk or try for polish the way Mother Bio they rule the country, it bother me. Who say we went wrong in a salon? Who say we go wrong? During the time of the war, in the middle of the war, some of we have been just matured. We run Gona Guinea. If you get 1,000 loans, you go to Guinea. then they give you 1,250 franc Guinea. Now, this money don't go down till now. If you get 1,000, you go Guinea. They say they give you 350 franc Guinea. Why Guinea? The world problem not affect them. Now we no more on us alone. The world problem they affect. Why? The thing is, if you are see the wrongdoing, and we are not able to address and now we all come together and talk in one tone, not to one person they suffer. And we now can begin to impose the wrongdoing, like say everybody in brain they sleep. No, we therefore say the truth. Now they will come. The economy they go down. Neither they blame her on dollars, then they blame her on this. No, Mother Bio need for cut down on Imboku Waka. If they work too much and private jets, we not they see. We not they see what the problem is. The man they make big government. If they travel, like say not to salon self he ever born. I wonder if not if he be ever even stay in a salon, because the way they do things in impunity. I mean, who said the truth don't go? People that foresee the truth. Let everybody raise their voice, say about them. You too much. You give for look at the people them. Now they continue for raise tax for this, raise tax for that. The people continue for cry. And they say we're not crying. It's okay because other people in the enjoy. When I think of the poor people, then the one that will not sabi go in office, where pass the plants crane or then go broke stones. When I think of them, this is too much. People that we know all for work for talk to Madabio to devil. Now human being. Now when you push people then say they return the wall and they bounce. Tribalism, not tribalism. People then tire. The man is they do things with impunity. Who's guys trouble this? The man not travel and lost by now. He just say travel. And they go with almost people them spend country money, people and then they die so. No good medication, no nothing, no good hospital. Then they no more they lie and people them because then they enjoy. This is nonsense. Sorry, Mr. Kargbo. I get so pissed off.
That's okay. Very understandable. We're all frustrated. So yeah, you can
what
definitely.
is this?
Yeah,
We need to say the truth. A spade. Who said we went wrong? All the time, if you not blame Ukraine, then blame me. But the same Ukraine, Guinea, they do very well. Now then they put a railway. And I just a leader in the day. We will just go behind, and people and they bring issues for justify the wrong. Like, they're not just Sierra Leoneans them. Because they want just for sit down a power now for kill people them.
All right. Unfortunately, your time done. I clearly understand the frustration. Let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and where you call from, please? Yeah, caller, you doing live?
Hello, Mr. Kargbo again. This is the Mans.
Hello, brother Mans. Thank you very much for your call. And which one are you pay? Which comment, sir? Go ahead, please.
Yes. Quick one. Mr. Kargbo, I just want to catch up on this way you make. I completely agree with you, and I began a talk today for the past 5-6 years. I'm aid, and waiting at the point when you make reference to a situation will be gets in April of 2018, where in the opposition began the House, and then the SLPP government win the presidency. Back then, I be the free tongue, and when I be the go vote, that particular way they vote. The first round, I voted for how you call this man with the NGC. Then with the and the parliamentarians them na the APC side. When then go the runoff, I voted for Bill with the parliamentarians them on the APC. Okay, then they won't be don't pass. So that na be the vote. So when the result then come out, I was particularly happy because I say yes, with democracy they get a big opportunity for growth. Because now you will get to see the real meaning, the true meaning of the word consultation. Where me and you know say they don't deal fit paraworthy during the past 6 years in our country. Within a consultation. Oh, we talk to the ones who we show na this thing, oh, we show na that thing. And all the democracy, them, all the country they all they see, just like in South Africa, we make the example now. What do you think saying the next move of Mariposa or what I name? Now for dialogue.
Yeah.
Now for dialogue. Either a dialogue with the Zuma, it go find the other guy where the white side, or it go find a couple of other people where they go come together and form a government. Now dialogue, now that thing called democracy. Just like walking talk and pancreas, say for Jojo better pass war. And that's not the democracy. Usa una all the sidom, una get an honest conversation and una all come to one for the benefit of the country. And another thing that we know they see na salon, I'm sorry to say. And I start for Siam, and I was particularly disappointed when the government make the move for remove the 10 parliamentarians. They must say, oh, they don't miss a golden opportunity. They don't miss them. Because at that point there, therefore be demonstrate to the people of Salon, say, yes, we're ready for make this country go before. We're ready for take Salon to the next level. Let people admire we. Because probably Salon for be the first country in West Africa, if not Africa, forget a government like that. And we don't get plenty support from the West, from international partners. They also don't come for help for let we build on whatever foundation we don't lay. But Usai, we leaders them say no, we don't want an awidi. We don't want for go the hard way. We don't want for go the right way. We go the pauper way. We waiting with the see delicate CD. And that's what they see. They know they listen to people. And let we not forget, President beyond now be tell people and say let them go na social media. Let them use the social media because why? The international community they watch. And waiting that they see they take note of them. He said that. And now what will they see? They accuse we with the oversee. Una with the social media. We always the social media say now we create the tension. No! The tension is real. And until we acknowledge, say the tension is real, the divisions are there, we're not going to solve them. So it go better to get the honest conversation now. Let we start to acknowledge we problems there. Let we accept, say, yes, we sick. So that's sending the doctor go able for do proper diagnosis and give you the right medication. We go help make well able for go before. But for now, all this while they so this one better, that one they not better, and make people not forget. Both parties, the red side and the green side, they are not honest to their people. For obvious reasons. We all know what's in the past, especially the past 9 months or 1 year now, because this is June. They're not honest to the people. Make we start for get honest conversation. Let we start for put the people at the center of every conversation, at the center of every decision. When you are raise tax, think. When you are raise taxes, think about the people. What's in this go mean? But look at them. They all go sit down and say, yes, no, we is the toll gates tariff them. What's in that mean right now? Ask the people where they tongue. You wonder where they can they suffer? You wonder where they tongue they suffer? Everybody they suffer. But yet still you get people that think say, hey, they were so better, they're not better. They're not missing but them. And one thing we're very disappointed when nearly people they talk about the parliamentarians they exclude themselves from that tariff day, that the toll gates.
Yeah.
Very disturbing. Nobody need to talk about that. They exclude themselves. Then get immunity. What to make you get immunity? When me self na public servant just like you.
Exactly.
And you exclude yourself.
Then they even make more.
They even make more. Something is wrong with us. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Brother Mans. And thank you. This is hearty ending. And let me take another call because I want to wrap up now with the main program, with the main topic. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and inside the call from, please?
Yes, Mr. Kargbo, this is Alusain again, sir.
Hello, Brother Alusain. Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. I just want to piggyback on what I talk about the tribalism in our country because or religious strife. Because we faced 11 years war, and one day you say Northern they kill Southern because of strife. one day he say Muslim kill Christian because of religion. Kawari in Nigeria or the Rwanda inside in the 11 years now so one day. I know one day. Politics, the country divided between APC and SLPP, just like America, the country divided between you have the red state, you get the blue states. Democrat and Republican, it tends right now election the council, just like Salome election the car it tends. But after election undone, the people all they come together. The unfortunate, I mean, my own personal opinion. What in bring that problem? We see this 5 years that Boku Fed that commission of inquiry. We didn't see for return money back. They waiting and call that opportunity. And Eskuma beget President Eskuma beget 2007 for make Iol Kaba accountable and it will be one of the greatest rulers in Africa. Because after 11 years, civil war, then Emerson pull, Bobo Bele pull and to put a all around it. That man come before only people are accountable in Odua. Before that, he say, well, me go left now. Don't be say for the thief, I hope so not go left me. When Marabio can Marabio say no. That parliamentary business, you always put Abbas Bundu, come on APC, we orchestrate everything with them we Bible, every court. Now you pull Abbas Bundu back. Now APC man orchestrate that thing there. They tell you believe this way, what it is, my own opinion. Now you orchestrate them, now you come back, now you orchestrate, we APC boycott, now you come back. And the delay make with SLPP. For make it continue. Now ECOWAS na Africa Union control not possible. Now pull Abbas Bundu back na point sick. Now then I believe. Yeah, APC they handle for this. But the most important thing we can do, where we might have you do where they hate and they like it today. That pull is and it's come up for pull it thief. That's the problem. I make them and it's come up because pull sick society, bring the money, bring all everybody for protect them. All this November 26 on that money. That's his business. If Aneskuma be not doing the 2007, Salon longer before. That's a shakiti, but that's if we're Aneskuma. Nobody knows if so and Salon it one day. And then we pray to God. And if Mother don't pull Anesnado, now pray to God, Mother Yusef come out. If anybody will come back, they're all accountable if anything happens. Because now, like I talk to the power, nobody will hold accountable because of the constitution. But Mother, you not give a chance to bring that problem. So that 11 years, we see. Now, some people they talk on social media, so in Holland, they talk, now sponsor for let us turn the country upside down. That man, the eye work, if you work correct for the country, if you very good intention, by right, I didn't Salon and Makedi, they enjoy. What am I this world? Salon blood don't go under too much. Any plea that we cannot care, no matter yourself. If you not get good intention, you know the end fine. I tell you. That man before all Cabana long term. Because 11 years people die, almost 1,000 people die. You not doing nothing. Before that way, carry double with the facility that man they do. They are not cost nobody for money business. All I tell you plain. We have money and not cost nobody because money is devil. It can change anybody in line. And I have with an SO. Money change them because I'm married to very good family. But money.
All right.
And we go to this way. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you as always, Brother Hussein. Thank you very much. Let me take another call. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who say the call from, please.
Hello?
Yes, and let this be the second last call. All the other on them on the line, they are big.
Yeah.
We need for
Mr. Kargbo.
Yes, sir.
Now, James again, they come from Virginia.
Go ahead, Brother James. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just want, because the next two callers are all, which I talk. Me, I tell you, say there's no division in our country. The only division in our country we see, we continue to see, are politics. Because the two political parties, they don't get no message. They don't do well for some people there. Now they bring everything. But let me say something. I just tell you, say, I go Kaidam, a village called Jujima. Now, you know, head time. You go surprised if there's division in our country. Me a possible left for you. All the people they drink, now the bad man they tap all man they drink. If there's division, if there's tribalism in our country, if you say man will allow they give life to the bad man, they tap for you for they go drinker. And they say back now, it kind of Kenima market, fishery market. You go Kingsway corner market. I say it's 90% of the business woman already sell on that market. That's even there. That's even there. If there's division in another country, Medema go entrust in life give to the woman for the sale per mile. He go cook in his house. As they come back, me na both school I go over what go dey. Mr. Bosco, Mr. Honorable Bunu there. All the mixture that miniman always would call say go and cut. There is nothing. You go to ABC. Most of the lecturers are at Nimba Mende. And the students don't fail. They don't fail because of name content or name Bakari. Mr. Kargbo, let this talk here that we may you now they broadcast this thing. This division. The only policies and all the supporting politicians for spread this hate message. The only politics, me I tell you, where I go, the lonely airport asleep. That the man lodge me in host. If you say if there's division, me come here, I get $1 and I'm in back. I will lodge at the man in host. That's what you say that only the Southeast I say. I say you say where I go Kabbalah. I see Medema na Kabbalah. I don't see no division. I don't see the Medema where I lost to. When I'm causing, you know, tell me say things. Politics don't know, they threat me. Who said this thing they come up? The only politicians that when they don't get no ideology, and we who they on social media, including Mr. Kargbo and others, now wouldn't magnify this division. But it's not real. It is not real. It is not working. And Madam has not done anything with the past president and not do it. What did happen today and they happen tomorrow? That's what you talk about tariff. I say because the contract that they negotiator. They talk about BKBS. That's a more my power service. There's no machine operating. Dodo Hydro is down. The only power where they supply more Kenima. Now Ivory Coast power then they come. And it was negotiated in dollar. What is he talking about? You know, even on Nazi. And the people that do it, they are Adebayo and social media they listen. They don't know what they happen in their country.
Okay, brother James. Well, I know so you don't you see Mr. Kargbo self. They make the flame of division. All right, now your opinion. Anyway, let's take the last call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. And who say they call from, please? Yes. What's your name?
Yeah, Mr. Kargbo, they call from Alaska. My name is Alpha Sise.
Hello, brother Alpha. Thank you so much. And go ahead, please. What's your own contribution on the program? Dear,
well, because my contribution today, yeah, you know, and I like what.
Just one moment, sir. Dear Fambule waiting at the line. Unfortunately, this will be the last call because we need to wrap up the program. Thank you very much. Sorry for we unable to take on calls them, but next week, by God's grace, I will give more chance. So go ahead, brother. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Your story last time where I be the tuning, you know, about the rebel that wouldn't kill you, Papa, and stuff like that. So that was a very sad story. You know, I hope you write a book about that, bro. You know.
Well, again, yes, but I make kind of even if I tie ourselves the Sidonaya for prevent that from happening again. Let no other Pekin not go through waiting and go through and waiting but off people in a salon go through where they either get immediate family or know a friend where affected and stuff. Nobody, no Sierra Leonean not deserve for go through then kind because the world be senseless. You know, we look waiting cause them. And at that road they would go back so. And I make really not go tire people and go bash me and stuff. but I don't want for like anybody go through waiting I go through or with any other person go through for that matter. Thank you.
And I'm glad you even mentioned that, Mr. Kargbo. The reason why I'm glad you mentioned that, because a lot of time when people in the call, they give comments about your show, they believe say you na APC or you na man where they not like APC, not like Mada, not like Fatima or stuff like that. I'm glad you brought that, so that way people don't realize that some of una they can't enlighten people in the country. Una don't go through senseless war where no make sense at all. So I'm glad you actually brought that up. So people they know and this now other thing too. I watched the
Yeah, go ahead, sir. I didn't listen.
I watched the president in speech then this year about bullets to bullets if somebody can, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the problem where that other caller where they call Umar talk, he always on point. Now we the people that Mr. Kargbo, we are the problem. And right now I tell you so people that they in that country where them believe say this what this man they do right now in the power, everything is right. They don't see nothing wrong with this man they do at all. So for example, where the president be they talk about the flood in Kenya. Say go to Kenya, flood come and kill people. Then what did that get to do with the development of Salon? He talk about the heat wave where Kana Mali where kill a lot of people. Then what did that get to do with the development of Salon at all? But again, the people then where they don't they listen to them. Where they say, oh, we able to be a add up, we able, be a triangles and this and that. People are not able to tell us, say, no, Mr. President, you don't tell we say, we take over power, they put the rice to 200,000 or 200,000 or less. When you take over power, they put the petrol to 7,000 or 7,000 or less. You don't promise with that. So now, the prices, they don't go up 1 million euros for right back. The people, they don't get my tell the president so. It not be say, we elect somebody, go tell them the truth. The people, then they clap back, So how you go change people like that? Wait, then they pass suffer. The president, they tell and say, they will be a hard up. They're not able to tell the president right there, say, no, Mr. President, we're not able to be at this hard up anymore. You don't promise we say, we take over power. We know for buy rice 200,000. We know for buy petrol 7,000. Now you don't come, everything done 10 times worse. Then for tell them right there, that doesn't mean say you don't like them or not what you vote for. So waiting instead of them when they compare in the way they put the country forward. For example, Uber, we're going to Kenya. You get Uber ride, just like here, just like Canada. They call Uber na airport any side day. Now Kenya. Because the internet connector, the internet connection is just like overseas, inside Kenya. The minimum wage in Kenya, it triple past Sierra Leone minimum wage. Those are the things they need for the compare, not to just for say, oh, well, Ukraine say a problem, this here problem. What is the swell now Ukraine get for do with Thomas Bomb rights? The president for they apologize, say he don't fail the people them. You don't fail the people, then you go make sure say next time think them. But if you apologize to the people, they say you don't fail them, not to focus set fire. And the other caller we talk about they always say team the woman then 99% of team the people then they sell inside Kedema, Kailan and all the other presidents. Subconsciously, that guy they not even know say Sierra Leone, according to the constitution, everybody have the right for move any partner that country want, for do business, for settle down, anything without no intimidation. But subconsciously, that caller, if he say, that many people, then they do favor to the timid people, then for sell na kenema. You don't say they get it right just like them did. So that's your contribution, this Mr. Kargbo.
And I'm not able for say anything better than that. You really nail them, and 100% I agree with you. And again, this na my conscience. The people because of my last name and that I begin with, where they feel say by default, me an APC supporter. How terrible a supporter me go be? I get this platform, a whole election, and no campaign for APC. So some people are not just get common sense. So waiting I go benefit if I be a supporter, but yet I not help them for win election. Anyways, but thank you very much. And it kind of painful, the way how people they see the country, they go back and then still clinch on to APC SLPP argument. And the example that way you give about Kenya and stuff, and at that repeatedly we supposed for they do. Let we forget about measuring APC against, I mean SLPP against APC, because APC self now failed party similar to in the SLPP. So we need for go now beyond Salon as example countries that will for emulate. Even again, thank you so much. Given that you know the last call, but I really appreciate you points them and thank you for the I would say condolence message. Again, this is not something we, as I can say, my daddy, my parents, they don't do so much for me. And now where I don't turn this person, and I remember why they even graduate, be they wish say, oh, my daddy for so proud of me if he be there and stuff like that. Then take him away from me. And we last brother, he was 12. I mean, raise him. So why senselessly? Again, let not be emotional. Thank you so much, brother. But
Yes, sir.
yeah, thank you. Let God bless you, sir. And let God bless
Yeah,
you.
Yusuf, thank you for the good work. Thank you for the good work, pal. Now continue.
Okay, thank you. God bless. So fumble them again. I don't want to be emotional now, yeah. But let me ask ourselves though. We want for Lex Salon go back to that time where we began war, where people and they feel saying are the best way this for resolve issues. And why we not go try for prevent that? It's preventable. Just like how that civil war, where we look at the way how the whole thing caused Salon 10 years of terrible. And this now we own brothers and sisters them. They cut we hands them. They kill we in a gruesome way. Where in fact, now non-Sierra Leoneans them be they tell we say, no, no, not for do this to ourselves. Just imagine. And at that route there we they go back. And yes, the ambassador, the US ambassador, it can go a little bit too far overboard. But for the fact's sake, where we try for save killing we safe, it glady for that. But we not learn anything at all. So Fambulan, before I read the communique, let I just read within Lamran Abba, and it just echo most of within, if not all, within myself, be they think about this whole thing. Let us show now, and I will kind of read them, given that we know they take any calls again. So according to Lamran Abba, it said the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, and the main opposition, All People's Congress, APC party, have in a joint statement raised concerns over the rising political tension in the country and among its diaspora communities. They have committed themselves to responsible, I like that word there, to responsible free speech, denounced hate speech, respect legal action and human rights, and called for unity and a peaceful country. It continues to say, we could, as citizens, disagree on everything with our government and politicians, but no one's political interest is enough to put us into chaos and violence. 100% I agree with that. Ours is a generation that grew up during the war. We all lost relatives and friends. And this now the side way I almost shed tears. It reminds me so much of my situation. I still have memories of how a whole family was killed by a bomb at Luna Street, Kisii. The only son was my friend. Other people can recount the same, if not even worse. Exactly. A whole family. And kill a whole family. Just imagine. A whole family. And yet, on a one leg we go down that road again, And then people here possibly do not eat, do not drink. I continue for say, there's nothing more important to us as a people than the peace and freedom we enjoy amidst all challenges we are always bringing to the attention of our government. His Excellency Julius Maada Bio has acknowledged them in some of his public statements. He would only be able to address them when we have peace. Absolutely. Let no one sit somewhere, whether in Sierra Leone or the diaspora, and incite you to get involved in violent activities. No one will benefit except those who want to see us continue to suffer. Let's stay peaceful even when we will continue to hold our government and elected officials accountable. Well said. I don't feel I go say anything better than this. So me fumble them. We get beaucoup people in Sierra Leone. Again, repeatedly, if you ask me, no, with you wake me past sleep safe, I go tell you the same thing. Say APC and SLPP not good for that country there. However, for let we resolve the issue, we don't need for involving violence. Repeatedly. I don't even condemn last week. I condemn the Honorable Abdul Kargbo, my namesake. Say that way where he ask people for come out for kind of reject all matter being policies them and stuff. To me, even though you not put on directly, but they suggest the wrong thing. How the civilians them, you not parliamentarian. Now you people and put you there for talk on their behalf. So why you they throw them back to the people them? During the time where the people and get way for make a change, not through election. Not a peaceful means, not a. So you protest safe. Again, with the situation, we know all the parties them, where you protest, they interpret them differently. And then talk about, say, you're unlawful and you need permit, you don't get permit, then find way for Branham in a negative way. So how you they call the people and for rise up? For let them go kill them? No, that's wrong. So me fumble them, peace is very, very paramount. Now let make before anyway, let's just kind of go through the press statement for some of you will not get a chance for Siam. And then I go do my conclusion and tell you exactly how I feel say we can able solve the current political situation, including the election rigging. Because I don't get no doubt, based on the evidence we provided and based on the facts, say, logical conclusion will push me for say corner rig the election. Because otherwise, why releasing disaggregated result when then say then get according to a director where they interview in a 98.1? They say then get the result, then get the data. So why therefore allow the country for going to this kind of tension? Why don't I release them for save the country? Again, the Tripartite is not necessary at all. Electoral reform, guess what? 2022, then go through electoral reform. And I usher in the Elections Act, the Public Elections Act of 2022. Waiting come out of the same selfish politicians them, then twisting them, make them for like suit them. So for fake majority, because to me, I don't see the numbers them. We for really warrant say indeed. The numbers then they genuine. Then just publish them. But through the disaggregated by polling station, we were comfortable with math. We were able to do the addition. So waiting there for hide. And like I was saying repeatedly, the SLPP Secretary General make her openly. He put out a press release. Say, according to their own counting, assuming to say then don't get part of the result, because according to the Senge, it say APC then gets the RR form. The RR form. So, meaning then self get them. So based on their own form, then say President Bill get over 60%. I think they even say 66% of the vote. So if in that case they, Ebo, why una hold the country to ransom? Why we need for go down the road of tripartite? Why we need for go down the road for let the US say or for release the disaggregated result? Otherwise, they not go give we something where we badly need in our country, the electricity, through the MCC challenge program. Why we not for don't do that voluntarily? If you believe, say the numbers they in your favor. So now simple now common sense, my brothers them. So I go conclude say because of Mother not get 55% of the votes. Now he make they know the press for like corner puller release the disaggregated result. No brainer. You don't need to forget PhD for let you come to that conclusion day. Because you will ask yourself, if you get the numbers then, why you want for drag the country into this kind of mess? Why you want for tarnish your own legacy? So Fambul them put all this together. I still commend them for where they put this joint statement together. I really commend them though. Just like I can say, even during dictatorship, you still get good things then we can happen. And this is now one of the good things them lately where I go say. Because hopefully it go help for again Quell minimize the tension, if not for eradicate them. Because we don't need another senseless civil war in that country there. So according to the statement, and then put about 3 days ago, the title, SLPP and APC unite to fight hate speech and promote peaceful political discourse. I like that. I really like that. That peaceful nature of things. We all want the country to be peaceful. The Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, and the All People's Congress, APC, express our concern over the rising tension in our political discourse, both within Sierra Leone and among our diaspora communities. So my brothers, them way they say Salon peaceful, they do not see all the way to they say so. A joint statement, they acknowledge, say issues there, even as Salon, among the Sierra Leoneans them. They recognize them here. In any case, they continue to say the SLPP and the APC have jointly committed to the agreement for national unity to address these challenges. The landmark agreement aims to, again, the intentions. So one, peacefully and respectfully resolve political differences, strengthen our democratic institutions, resume regular cross-party dialogue, unite Sierra Leoneans across all divides. This pledge reflects our shared dedication to advance Sierra Leone's broader national interest. I like that. And I make again kudos, because this really speak like true and patriotic Sierra Leoneans them. Commitments to free speech and responsibility. We firmly support free speech and freedom of the press as fundamental rights that uphold our democracy. However, these rights come with responsibilities and must never be abused. The SLPP and APC both believe that free speech should not be used to incite violence. Individuals should not be disparaged based on ethnicity, nationality, religion, gender, or political affiliation. Hatred against any ethnic or religious group must not be spread. So then continue for talk about denouncing hate speech, which is something Bokubi Bulen say, oh, well, the APC never denounce thing the way they go on and stuff like that. But they make a very clear now and a very, very important, the people away they talk about June 19th, say, it will be a judgment day and call out all kind of thing. The need for pay particular attention to this last part. Denouncing hate speech. We are gravely concerned about recent instances of hate speech by some political commentators, both in Sierra Leone and abroad. Such behavior is unacceptable and contrary to the values of both the SLPP and APC. We call on all Sierra Leoneans to reject hate speech and understand that it has no place in our political discourse. So legal action and human rights. The SLPP and APC support the investigation and prosecution of individuals who incite violence, as it is a crime under Sierra Leonean law. These actions must adhere strictly to legal and human right, I believe. So Fambulem, MK, and then I believe say the APC side will be Lansona. Me Fambulem, this are the statement. And as a peace-loving Sierra Leonean, independent-minded Sierra Leonean, I'm very pleased we they make this joint statement. Now something we have been on the call personally for very long, saying, let them say something, let them talk to the supporters them, particularly the supporters them. Because their supporters then they not the kind way with the politicians then they talk, they transmit into them thinking superiority over a particular race, ethnic, or over a particular region because of the mindset. But when they make this joint statement, I hope no more say not to gimmick. But to me, waiting I read, it sound genuine. So, and I want to thank them for that on behalf of VOS and on behalf of myself as a Sierra Leonean. So, fambul them for the people them way, I not say, even including myself, it's very painful the way how with, the word way Mr. Jambuya can always say, impunity, with they rigged the election. It's painful, very painful. And I don't tell when I say the start of with trouble, a start from 2018, where President Bill Abbas Bundu and in cohorts them not be give chance for adhere to the people and wish. A day it begin. But let me go fast forward. Fambul them. Here is how I feel say that rig election. President Bill, in the interest of the country, let we not see this as a weakness. Say, if we allow President Bill to get away with this, it go show say Sierra Leoneans then weak and stuff. No. We don't go way past that. We don't see the worst thing will happen. Now Iraq, now Libya, Afghanistan, almost all of them, it end up at the table negotiation. Because gone need to resolve their issues then they. Plenty worse than we don't happen around the world. They end up through negotiation, through the table. The same thing for we in war. If they not be invited for this anchor for come at the table and discuss this with them, for we take long time. And the same thing again with the one in Liberia, not to gone finish them. So this for tell we say violence need to resolve anything. As a matter of fact, in my opinion, it is what they will call exacerbate. It will even put fuel to the fire. It will make them big and even uglier, or more ugly, I should say. Excuse me for that. It will make them more ugly. I'm not saying in North America there. North America they can say that. But it will make them more ugly. So me fumble them. I want to make them very clear. President Bill not go still get away with this. How I say that? Let we give peace a chance. And if President Bill bulldozing way, he finish the second term, and by God's grace, let make a twist again, try for rig the election. For like if he not go third term self, he put somebody there where he feels say that person they go protect the mess we don't create, so we go hope and not subject the country to that kind of rubbish thing. But now here is my take. Where he left there, nothing. When I see what in the happen with Donald Trump, the people there always try for help him for promote that narrative. The judiciary don't nail most of them, including Giuliani, when the former mayor of New York. They even taking in license Nayan where in go practice law again. And not in a huge price for pay. So they can able use similar method after President Bill Komode. Again, the one where they come there. Pastor Yapo say corner them burn that place there, but if them documents then they still there. And realize say indeed President Bill no win, we not go to reverse him back. We not go to reverse him. But however, then Cable go after Corner now because now him organized the election. So Corner now go drag who that influence him for do what he do. So you suicide as they can say, tick rope draw tick draw rope. The people and ways be that. Now that approach they feel say we need for taking a saloon. Like Donald Trump, the person will be the cover we na a lawyer, a former lawyer, Michael Cohen. Guess what? Now that person they na in pool in secret na do where the jurors them, the ordinary civilians them, they're able convince say Donald Trump guilty of all them 34 counts then they 34 issues then they. So whether they try for 10 times say, oh, now lie man, if you don't lie before and stuff, but the juror then look past that aspect there. They listen to him. And because of now be embody, now be very instrumental person now in life, then take and say a credible witness in the sense that he know a lot for help them crack the case. Now so get for happen with Kone. And I advise the party, and highly likely go be APC if the party other than SLPP win. I go advise that una be careful. Una not use this as anything like Tonangi. No. Una for use them as a way for discourage any other person, whether a president or the electoral commissioner, for discourage them people and they where they come after Kone for do waiting Kone do so. So if even a president ask you for let you rig the election, given if found guilty, the way how then go penalize Kone, anybody will come after him, go say no to any president, we go want for like that person they connive with them for rig the election of Sierra Leone. So na me own way that I feel say or for resolve this issue. But let we allow things. To me, again, whether on agree or not, APC and all the other parties, they don't make that mistake they where they not go court for challenge the election in a legal and peaceful manner. So given that they don't allow this for slide, let them allow President Bill for finishing second term. And then, because for now, we are now rush into bringing Kone to the book, because tendency they say as president, and go pardon him if it possible. I use the word if it possible, depending upon the severity of the crime. But with President Bill no day again for Kobayam, una can go after Kone, because this not a case we get forgotten. I don't feel say it get time frame as to when for review the numbers them. And then if they realize say the numbers then they no tally with within it tell people and say happen a state crime. So and then if we face the full force of the law. So but until then, Fambulem, my brothers and sisters, in particular in the APC, let we be here. Let we all be here. We will not agree, say President Bill win the election. Let we all be here. Whether you're an APC independent or whatever political party, I sure say you get some SLPP supporters them. We self believe say President Bill not win the election with 55%. But who SLPP people and believe that, but they're afraid for speak up. So as a result, they're quiet, even though to me, they're equally guilty compared with the same way as the person way perpetrates the act guilty. So Fambulem I go tap na ya and I'll for tell una boku boku thank you. And thank you to SLPP and APC folks them. We write this joint statement for let peace reign in that country day. We don't need for use force for change anything. Let we use the ballot, and also let we use we brains them, because forcefulness not ever work. Ekomok then come, then get so much power. But what happened? They're not able. So then they look where the rebels them. They're able for take over the government, the free tongue, a part of the country and many parts of the country. So that they tell we say we're not going able for make change by force. We need for be tactical and peaceful above all. So I'm for say Boku thank you to una all with una family. Let God bless una with una family. And I truly appreciate all the calls them. Let God bless una we call, and let God continue for give we all the wisdom and understanding for push Mama Salon go before, because we only get one salon. We don't get two salon, but only one salon. And again, as I can always say, the politicians them, me fumble them, and then get for rule that country day. So as a result, we now for swear them. Let we pray that God change them in the right direction. Let it lead them to the right direction and let them do the right thing. And above all, the one and only country where me and you two get, and we're for proud of, rightfully so, we are Mama Salon. Let God bless and continue for cherish that country day. Until next week, we are going for join una again next Thursday. I go encourage you now for Leona tune in to Matilda and Show on Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Salon time na 9 o'clock, UK time 10 o'clock na net. And then Mr. Shilon in Show, he will come back with Mr. Jesmet J. Zuma for another episode of One-on-One with Jesmet. And hope so na go tune in on Sunday when at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Salon time will be 7 o'clock, and UK time go be 8 p.m. So until then, me na Abdul Karim Kargbo, they say una thank you and una tata.